Hey, I'm going to show you how to quickly start every Web 2 assignment. Literally every one. Okay? So we're going to do it the same way for each assignment. So I'm going to go to Modules. Here's the home page. I'm going to go to Modules. And we're going to be using Bootstrap Grid, but don't worry about that. I'm going to go to the first assignment, which is right here. And I want you to download a zip file. It's found on the module. Okay, I'm going to go back to the module. Okay, in Web 1, I put it on the actual page. So right here, you're going to find a lot of these for every assignment. Bootstrap 4 template to download and rename folder.zip. And again, a zip file is a file that has something inside of it. Its whole reason for being. So I'm going to click it. And I'm going to have to probably click this again to download it. And there it is right there. Okay. And the first thing I want you to do is see this folder that's highlighted that says Bootstrap 4 template to download and rename folder. Yes. So what I want you to do is on a Mac, hit the return key and notice it highlights the name of the folder. I want you to call it Simple Grid or Assignment 1, or I would call it just maybe Grid. It's a very simple assignment. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Notice inside the Simple Grid, there is a folder of assets. There's a folder of CSS or CSS files that we'll add to this. There's a JS folder for JavaScript, and there's a template for every assignment, a .html template ready to go. I also want you to go inside the folder and click just once on this template and hit the return key with a Mac, and notice it's going to highlight the name, but it's going to keep the .html. What I want you to do is hit the return key like I did, and notice it's highlighted, and call it Simple Grid. So again, you're not going to have a whole bunch of these same file and folder names. That's going to drive you insane to figure out what is what, where is what, where anything is. So I'm going to click it. Then I'm going to hold the control key down on a Mac and click on it on the web page, the simplegrid.html. Hold the control key down, click on it, and open with Visual Studio Code. Okay? And there you go. Now, this is how you're going to start an assignment. And the first thing we're going to do is we will never open this bootstrap.min.css file that's in a folder called CSS. We'll talk to it all the time, but we will never actually open it. This right here, it's looking for, right there. It's looking for something in the same folder called CSS, called style.css. Now, you have not made this yet, but each assignment you will make a file, and you can call it whatever, and it will always be in this folder called CSS. And where is that folder? That folder, you go to Downloads. So that folder that it's looking for is right here. Notice the web page, Simple Grid, is here in the same physical location. And notice there's a folder right where it is called CSS. So this coding right here is saying, hey, right where this web page is, there should be a folder called CSS. The slash means go inside of it and look for a file called bootstrap.min. So, here it is. Here's our web page. It's looking for a folder called CSS. There it is. It's going to go inside of it and look for a file called bootstrapmin.css. Again, we will never open this file, but we will talk to it. If you open it up, you can really mess it up. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll create a separate little CSS file in the videos, and we'll place it in this folder called CSS. And we'll also, again, tell it, hey, we're going to link to this CSS go inside the CSS folder and look for a file called style.css. And we'll get into that. But that's how you start a file. That's how you start an assignment. Every assignment. You'll download the zip file. You'll first, before you do anything else, rename the folder, and then also rename the template.html to whatever the assignment is, and you are good to go. But if you don't do that, it's poo-poo on you, because you're going to be unorganized. You're not going to figure out which folder is which, and you're going to cause yourself a lot of stress. So don't do that. Just rename the folder right away. Take your time, take a breath, and rename the folder. Thanks.